He once again toured the West from January 1899 to December 1900. The rest of his life he dedicated to helping humanity, inspiring people into spiritual path by giving lecture and guidance, training and discipline for monastic lives, founding the great institution, the Ramakrishna Mission. Death. On July 4, 1902, at Belur Math, near Kolkata, he taught Vedanta philosophy to some people in the morning. He had a walk with Swami Premanand, a brother discipline, and gave him instructions concerning the future of Ramakrishna Math. The same day, Vivekananda left the mortal body at the young age of 39. His books compiled from lectures given around the world on the four yoga: Raj Yoga, Karma Yoga, Mukti Yoga, Jana Yoga, a very influential and still seen as fundamental text for anyone interested in Hindu practice of yoga. He had composed many songs, including the favorite Kali, the mother. He used humor for his writing and was almost an excellent cook. Society should be molded upon truth, and truth has not to adjust itself to society. Whatever you think, you will be. You think yourself weak, you will be. You think yourself strong, you will be. Do you love your country? Then come and struggle for higher and better things. Thank you for your patience and cooperation.
Thank you so much. Thanks to three of you, Anjan, Harsh, and Abhishek. So it was informative, no doubt. Thank you for the beautiful presentation. Let me tell you one thing. Anybody in the meeting is interested to present his or her views or presentation or kind of speech or recitation? Anybody missed out? Or my question is like, I would like to know whether anybody who is willing to say something or share his or her views apart from the names given in the name list. Is anybody there? Students, please do inform me and respond.
Ma'am?
Yes?
Ma'am, from CSE 1 batch, there are many students that they didn't get a chance to speak their speeches.
Yes, ma'am.
They were not
songs.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes,
according
ma'am,
to
not
schedule,
according to the schedule.
the names are not mentioned in the schedule.
Ma'am, the names are mentioned.
Yes, ma'am, it's mentioned.
Ma'am, names are mentioned.
the program is not going.
Can you tell me the name? One of the names that has not been like declared or
Radha Kumari, Abhyuday Kumar Thakur,
Divyanshu.
Bhavna Kochar, Ananika Majumdar.
Wait. No, these names are not there at all. I have Archana Singh, Dipayan Haldar, Shashi Shankar, Nitish, Shania, Anjan, Harsh, Abhishek.
Ma'am, in the cultural program on Swami.
मैम यू टॉक
Wait.
आप प्रियंका दे से बात कर लीजिए. वो जो शेड्यूल भेजी थी उस हिसाब से तो प्रोग्राम हुआ ही नहीं.
नहीं चेंजेस ऑफ कोर्स हुआ है. हम सारे स्पीचेस को तो एक साथ नहीं दे सकते ना, तो आगे पीछे हो सकता है. तुम ये बताओ कि सारे स्टूडेंट्स को मिला के नई अपॉर्चुनिटीज.
नहीं
No,
मैम,
ma'am,
no,
ma'am.
शफल हो ही सकता है. शफल.
Am I audible?
Yes
Madam,
sir.
am I
Yes
those who
sir.
are interested and those name already submitted to mentors, and those who are present here, madam, one after another, you can continue. You can ask those, they will unmute their
Yeah,
microphone.
sure. Yeah, sure, sir. That
We
is the
have
reason I
still
have asked.
30 minutes time enough in our hand. as you have announced, please, Priyanka madam will cooperate also. So MD is Wasim Amir Islam. He is from mechanical. I think his name was also not included, and some of the students CSC we are not able to announce. It doesn't mean that we are not trying or we are not going to give you opportunity, my dear students. We are ready to give you opportunity, but sorry for this inconvenience. And now you don't lose your hand through, and keep it
But
to
they are so
yourself.
prepared for the
And
program.
Yes, absolutely. They will give in the
and
chance. They will definitely give in the chance, and that is the reason I have asked everyone whether anybody missed out or not. All right, students, please
Thank you,
don't
ma'am.
worry. It is all about to cooperate. All right. I have told all the names that I have got in the final list, but still, three of them that yesterday I have talked to are Abhyuday, Bhavna, and Oyonika. So, Abhyuday, are you there in the meeting?
Ma'am, there was two more name in the list, ma'am. I am
Ma'am,
reading the list.
One by one. Students, one by one. Abhyuday
Madam,
Kumar Thakur, are you there?
Madam, it will be better for us if they reflect it in chat box, their name, interested persons.
Yes, they are. Wasim Amir.
Chat box.
The interested
Hello,
person.
ma'am.
You please
one by
reflect
one.
your name on the chat box.
Ma'am, can you
Then
repeat
it
what
will
you said? I have faced a connection issue for once. Can you repeat, ma'am?
Yes,
you,
wait.
you
Please
lose.
mute, students, please mute yourself and write down the names as Sir has said in the chat box. I'll be calling you one by one. Maybe there has been some technical issue. That's why the list is showing the absence of some of the names. But do not worry, as Sir has said, all would be given the opportunity. All your names are there. Somehow there has been some issue. Doesn't matter. After this, we will go to Aditi Shaw. Aditi, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Please start your presentation.
Good afternoon to all my respected teachers and colleagues present here. I am here to deliver a speech on Swami Vivekananda on his 158th birth anniversary. Swami Vivekananda was the chief disciple of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa. He was born on January 12, 1863 in the city of Joy, Calcutta. At birth, he was called Narendranath Datta. His father, Vishwanath Datta, was a successful lawyer in the Supreme Court of Calcutta, and his mother was a pious lady who played a major role in shaping his character. Young Naren studied in the Metropolitan Institution of Calcutta. He graduated in arts from an English college in Calcutta and further visited to study law. But after his father's death, his family's financial condition did not allow him to continue further study. He was an excellent singer. One day, Ramakrishna happened to hear him singing and asked Naren to see him at the Kali temple. Naren asked him about his desire to see God face to face. Ramakrishna Paramhansa said to Naren that as one can see him, he can also see God in the same form. However, Naren was not convinced by his words. As time passed, Naren had that wonderful heavenly experience in his life. He became the most dedicated disciple of the saint. With his teaching, Naren later established the Ramakrishna Mission on 1st May 1897, which is also working at a present day engaged in offering voluntary welfare work for the poor and needy people. After becoming a monk, Narendra was named Swami Vivekananda. Swami's teachings have left a great impact on Indian socio-culture traditions. His teachings focus on the themes of Vedas and Upanishads. He introduced Hindu philosophies of Vedanta and Yoga in Europe and America. He brought Hinduism to the status of a major world religion during the end of 19th century. He is perhaps best known for his inspiring speech beginning with Sisters and Brothers of America. Through this, he introduced Hinduism at the Parliament of World Religion in Chicago in 1893. Swami Vivekananda taught us that man is the builder of his own destiny. All healthy social changes are the result of the spiritual forces working within ourselves. Swami Vivekananda, in his teachings, had attached great significance to the role of education in building society. The divine soul of Swami Vivekananda left this world on 4th July 1902 at Belur Math near Calcutta. Swami Vivekananda's name was written in golden letters in the history of India. He was a role model not only for the people of his country but to the whole world. We shall make efforts to inculcate his qualities and become a better person. I would like to end my speech with my favorite quote of him, which says, "You cannot believe in God until you believe in yourself." Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Aditi. Believing in yourself is the main thing that we need to follow, and we need to, do it actually. Thank you so much, Aditi, for your
Thank
beautiful
you.
words. So
And
next,
Bhavna Kuchar will be giving her rendering. Bhavna, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please say.
It is really hard to believe that there is not one soul amongst us who could rise above the material monotheism. This illusion which limits us to the need of the body, and we are somewhere lost in our false ego. Then I wonder what selflessness, love, and compassion for the Creator and the creation motivates a man of 23 to sacrifice a loving family, a promising career, and above all, his youth in the service of nation and mankind. Maybe the answer lies in the undiscovered I, the I he talked about in the Parliament of Religion, Chicago. And I quote him. He said, "If I shut my eyes and try to conceive my existence, I, I. What is the idea before me? The idea of a body? Am I then nothing but a combination of material substances? The Vedas declare no. I'm a spirit living in a body. I'm not the body. The body will die, but I shall not die. Here am I in this body. It will fall, but I shall go on living." In Swamiji's words, a Hindu man is not traveling from error to truth, but from truth to truth, from lower to higher truth. I believe it is his realization of higher truth, the I, that motivated him. Good afternoon, namaste, to one and all present over here. I'm your student, your fellow mate, Bhavna Kochar, here to share the elements that inspires me in Swamiji's speeches. The sannyasi who inspired the youth to arise, awake, not stop till the goal is reached, and continues to do so. And hence, on his birthday, we celebrate the National Youth Day. His works not only inspire, but pushes a man into introspection. The year gone by, which is 2020, was tough for one and all, and we never know what the future holds. But today, when I look around, I see disputes, manipulation, struggle, and many a youth, and at times adults with no sense of belonging and pride in one's nation and identity. It is disheartening to see that. This is where the personality of Swamiji draws my attention. When in the Parliament of Religion, Chicago, he greeted his American brothers and sisters. I quote, "In the name of most ancient order of monks in the world, in the name of mother of religions, and in the name of millions and millions of Hindu people of all classes and sects." My dear friends, don't take me wrong and think that I wish only a particular religion, culture, or nation to be proud. I want it for all. When I talk about religions, I recall a part of Swamiji's speech. The essence was that every soul is perfect, and different religions are different ways of the soul to realize itself. And if a man wants to choose a particular religion, he should not be taken as a sinner. On that note, he challenged one and all present in the room to find a shlok, a verse in Sanskrit, which deems a person with a different approach of the soul as sinner. My inference is that though Swamiji was asking the West to not take the polytheists, the idol worshippers, as sinners, yet this notion is applicable in all situations of discord. And if people start to believe and stand by this equality and perfection of soul, there will be no discrimination on the basis of gender, color, religion, no oppressed, no oppressor, and hence no struggle for justice. Why? We disagree. He stated the story of a frog. The frog lived in a well. It was born and brought up there, and he lived there for a long time. One day, another frog that lived in the sea came and fell into the well. "Where are you from?" "I'm from the sea." "The sea? How big is that? Is it as big as my well? And he took a leap from one side of the well to the other. My friend, said the frog of the sea, how do you compare the sea with your little well? Then the frog took another leap and asked, is your sea so big? What nonsense you speak to compare the sea with your well. Then said the frog of the well that nothing can be bigger than my well. There can be nothing bigger than this. This fellow is a liar, so turn him out. That has been the difficulty all this while. We are all sitting in our own little well. We are all and thinking that the whole world is my little well. So is the other. And until and unless we break down the barriers of our little world, we will disagree. Pioneers of modern education have believed in Swamiji. Swamiji believed that a nation is advanced in proportion to education and intelligence spread among the masses. Great scientists like Nikola Tesla and J.C. Bose idolized him. His heart throbbed for the poorest of poor. Indeed, Swamiji is an inspiration, and I believe my words are not enough to grace a man who sacrificed his life, his youth, in the service of mankind. I would like to keep it short but heartfelt. And on that note, I rest my speech. But I would just like to say this that it's not a part of my speech, that I was just thinking yesterday that what can I speak on, because I have been born and brought up in West Bengal, and now here Swami Vivekananda is looked upon with so much of respect. So we know so many of his quotes about his life. So my entire point of jotting down this speech was to talk about the spiritual side of a monk, which is very important, and the message which he wanted to deliver. Because until and unless you have the strength in inside, no amount of motivation can help you. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, absolutely, Bhavna. It is everything in our mind, isn't it? We need to work in our mind, and we need to condition our mind. It's everything within us. That is what Swamiji said and he meant. Isn't it, Bhavna?
Yes, ma'am. Truly.
Thank you so much. So,
Thank you,
yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, I just believe that, I wanted to say this in Hindi, but I was kind of anxious, but I believe that, उनकी प्रतिमा इतनी बड़ी है कि हमारे पास उपलब्धि नहीं है शब्दों में कि हम उसे जाहिर कर सके.
सही बात है, सही बात है. यही उपलब्धि तो बहुत बड़ी चीज होती है ना, जो हमें लाना बहुत जरूरी बन जाता है. Very good, Bhavna. Thank you. PD ma'am, please unmute yourself and please tell me the next name. I guess it's
Speaking. Abhyuday Kumar Thakur, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please now start.
सुप्रभात आदरणीय सभापति महोदय और सभा में उपस्थित मेरे गुरुवर्गन, सबको मेरा प्रणाम. महोदय, मैं अभ्युदय कुमार ठाकुर आपके महाविद्यालय का सांगणिक विज्ञान एवं अभियांत्रिक का छात्र हूं. मैं आप लोगों के बीच स्वामी जी के वचनों के कविता के माध्यम से सुनाना चाहता हूं, और कुछ गलती हो तो मुझे क्षमा कर दीजिएगा, ये आपका कर्तव्य है. सोई दुनिया को जगाया, सोई दुनिया को जगाया, सिंहों को सिंह बनाया. सोई दुनिया को जगाया, सिंहों को सिंह बनाया. प्रेम योग हो या भक्ति योग हो, प्रेम योग हो या भक्ति योग हो, एक रहस्यमयी सूत्र उपजाया. प्रेम योग हो या भक्ति योग हो, एक रहस्यमयी सूत्र उपजाया. दूसरों के लिए जीना, दूसरों के लिए जीना और नर पशु में मतभेद बताया. दूसरों के लिए जीना और नर पशु में मतभेद बताया. वही आत्मज्ञान का महापुरुष, वही आत्मज्ञान का महापुरुष स्वामी विवेकानंद कहलाया. वही आत्मज्ञान का महापुरुष स्वामी विवेकानंद कहलाया. रुको न जब तक, रुको न जब तक लक्ष्य ना पाओ, रुको न जब तक लक्ष्य ना पाओ. मन दुर्बलता को दूर भगाओ, मन दुर्बलता को दूर भगाओ. इंसानियत का यही मम, इंसानियत का यही मम, जीवन पर पथ पर हो सत्कर्म. इंसानियत का यही मम, जीवन पथ पर हो सत्कर्म. सोच लो तो शैतान बनो, सोच लो तो शैतान बनो, सोच लो तो इंसान बनो. आत्मभक्ति ही शक्ति का दर्पण दर्शाया, आत्मभक्ति ही शक्ति का दर्पण दर्शाया. इंसानियत का धर्म सिखलाया, इंसानियत का धर्म सिखलाया. वही ज्ञानी महापुरुष स्वामी विवेकानंद कहलाया। नव भारतवर्ष का निर्माण, नव भारतवर्ष का निर्माण, नव आत्मज्ञान की उत्पत्ति, नव आत्मज्ञान की उत्पत्ति, सत हृदय ईश्वर की भक्ति, सत हृदय ईश्वर की भक्ति, कर अग्रसर नवरक्तवाहकों को, कर अग्रसर नवरक्तवाहकों को एक उत्कृष्ट राष्ट्र का वीरा उठाया, एक उत्कृष्ट राष्ट्र का वीरा उठाया। हाँ वही महात्मा, हाँ वही महात्मा इस जग का प्यारा स्वामी विवेकानंद कहलाया। हाँ वही महात्मा इस जग का प्यारा स्वामी विवेकानंद कहलाया। धन्यवाद मुझे ये अपॉर्चुनिटी देने के लिए, धन्यवाद।
आपको भी अभ्युदय, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपको। बहुत ही सुंदर रहा है आपका प्रेजेंटेशन। इट वाज विथ ऑल एनर्जी। अच्छा रहा है, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू मैम।
चलिए नेक्स्ट हम आगे बढ़ते हैं। जैसे पीडी मैम ने ऑलरेडी बता ही दिए हैं, उन्होंने मैसेज, अलका कुमारी। नेक्स्ट अलका कुमारी, अगर आप यहाँ पे हैं। हाँ अलका कुमारी, आप स्टार्ट कर सकती हैं।
The more we come out and do good to others, the more our hearts will be purified and God will be in them. Good afternoon, warm greeting to all of you. Thank you for gathering today in this speech giving ceremony. I am going to deliver my speech on the life of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda was born on 12th January 1863 in the holy and divine place of Kolkata. He is considered as one of the most influential spiritual educationists and thinker of India. He is considered by many as an icon of his fearless courage, his positive exhortations to the youth, his broad outlook to social problems, and countless lectures. For him, education is not the amount of information that is put into your brain and runs reads there, undigested all your life. We must have life building, man making, character making assimilation of ideas. He derived his ideas from that unfailing source of wisdom and often presented them in the soul stirring language of poetry. For example, love is therefore the only law of life. He who loves lives, he who is selfish is dying. Therefore, love for love's sake. Because it is law of life, just as you breathe to live. Swami Vivekananda's personality was notable for its comprehensiveness and deep sensitiveness to all evils prevalent. By the lectures and speeches of Swami Vivekananda, many youth were inspired to ideas of social service and character building. Swami Vivekananda dedicated his life to teaching the youth the importance of social service and laying the groundwork of character and leader attributes. The Ramakrishna Mission came into existence in 1897 and since then continues to function and inspire youth to all over India. Swami Vivekananda was a mighty inspiration to youth throughout his lifetime and continues to inspire the youth of today. All the power in the universe are already ours. It is we who have put our hands before our eyes and cry that it is dark. Vivekananda's birthday celebrated as National Youth Day because in 1984 the Government of India declared and decided to observe the birthday of Swami Vivekananda as National Youth Day every year from 1985 onwards. The chief aim of education should be to help the growing soul to draw out that in itself which is best, to make it perfect for a noble use. This attempt at perfection is a part of evolutionary game of the divine. Educational aim consists in the development of head, hand and heart. Education should help the individual to develop physically, mentally, morally and spiritually. Swami Vivekananda's main ideal of education was man-making, character building and assimilation of ideas. He attributed great significance to developing in Indians the feeling of patriotism, human dignity and national pride. At last, I want to say, you have to grow from inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher other than your soul. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Alka. Thank you so much. And it is seriously the same thing in a nutshell from everybody's speech and everybody's saying. we can just bring it to a gist that it is everything is in our mind, you know. We need to condition our mind, and that is it. All right,
Yes,
moving
ma'am.
up next. Yes, absolutely. Moving up next, I guess ma'am has already mentioned it here. After PD ma'am, after Alka, I guess it's Wasim.
Yeah. No.
Wasim or
What?
Wasi Amer? Wasi Amer?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you
Yes.
are
Yes.
audible, and it's your turn.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
62.
भारत के इतिहास की गौरवशाली गाथा गाता हूँ। आज मैं आपको स्वामी विवेकानंद की जीवनी सुनाता हूँ। नमस्कार आदरणीय निदेशक जी, शिक्षक एवं मेरे प्रिय साथियों। मैं वसी आमिर इस्लाम मैकेनिकल ब्रांच से आपके समक्ष स्वामी विवेकानंद जयंती के ऊपर उनकी जीवनी को एक संक्षिप्त कविता के रूप में प्रस्तुत करने जा रहा हूँ, जो कि इस प्रकार है। 12 जनवरी 1863 को कोलकाता में लिया इन्होंने जन्म। पिता विश्वनाथ, माँ भुवनेश्वरी, बुलाते इन्हें नरेंद्र। कुशाल गृह वृद्धि, अदम्य साहस थी इनमें बचपन से भरी। धैर्य, तर्क शक्ति सहित थे ये बहुमुखी प्रतिभा के धनी। एक दिन ये भगवान के अस्तित्व पर कर बैठे तर्क। उनकी इस जिज्ञासा का समझ किसे गुरु रामकृष्ण परमहंस, गुरु रामकृष्ण के छत्र छाया में इन्होंने दीक्षा पाई। सन 1893 शिकागो में भारतीय सभ्यता और संस्कृति की मांग
92.
रामकृष्ण मिशन की इन्होंने स्थापना। उठो, जागो और लक्ष्य तक पहुंचने तक मत रुको की इन्होंने उद्घोषणा। राजयोग, कर्मयोग, भक्ति योग जैसी रचनाएं हैं इनकी देन। 4 जुलाई 1902 को इन्होंने त्यागी अपनी देह। स्वामी विवेकानंद तो मां भारती के नंदन है। युवाओं के प्रेरणा स्रोत को कोटि कोटि बंधन है, कोटि कोटि बंधन है। थैंक यू मैम।
थैंक यू वासी आमिर, राइट?
यस मैम।
हाँ, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपको। बहुत ही अच्छा रहा है और बहुत ही प्लीजिंग रहा है आपका प्रेजेंटेशन सुनने में।
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू, इट्स अपलॉडेबल। Sharburi ma'am. Sharburi ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's all right. I was just about to tell you to kindly mute yourself.
I am already muted.
No, ma'am. It's all right now.
No, now I am unmuted, but I have already muted, no?
No, ma'am. It was kept unmuted actually. It's all right, ma'am. Nothing to worry about. It's all right. Acha. Next is Oyonika, if I'm not wrong. After Wasi Amir, is this Oyonika?
Yes, Oyonika.
Yes, Oyonika Mojumdar of Computer Science Department, Batch 1. Please come forward with your presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
सजनी सजनी राधिका लो देख अबहु चाहिया, मृदुल गमन श्याम आवे मृदुल गान गाहिया। सजनी सजनी राधिका लो देख अबहु चाहिया, पिनह झटित कुसुम हार पिनह नील आगिया, पिनह झटित कुसुम हार पिनह नील आगिया। सुंदरी सिंदूर देके सीधी कर हरागिया, सहचरी सब नाच नाच मिलन गीत गाओ रे। चंचल मंजीर राग कुंज गगन छाओ रे। सजनी अब उजार मदिर कनक दीप जालिया सजनी अब उजार मदिर कनक दीप जालिया सुरभि करह कुंज भवन गंध सलिल ढालिया सजनी सजनी राधिकालो देख अबहु चाहिया मल्लिका चमेली बेली कुसुम तुलह बालिका गाथ जूथी गाथ जाति गाथ बकुल मालिका त्रिषित नयन भानु सिंह कुन
It's all right. Now, please don't worry. You can
Please
continue.
Continue.
त्रिषित नयन भानु सिंह कुंज पथम चाहिया मृदुल गमन श्याम आवे मृदुल गान गाहिया सजनी सजनी रात I'm done, ma'am.
All right. It is really beautiful. You made the environment all melodious. Thank you, Ionika. Good try. All right. Moving up next. The next is. Ma'am, please unmute yourself. PD ma'am, please unmute yourself.
It is posted, Madam. Divyanshu Kashyap.
Divyanshu Kashyap.
From EC is now going to make his
Yes, ma'am.
presentation. Yes. Divyanshu, please present.
Shall I start?
Yes, please start.
Good afternoon, everyone connected here. Today we are here to celebrate 150th birth anniversary of the great fighter monk, Dr. Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda is one such gem in the grand history of immortal India that needs no gemologist. He is a ray of light that landed in our pious land on 12th Jan 1863 in Kolkata. Narendra Datta, his childhood name, was a great philosopher and revival of Hinduism in the 19th century. His father, Vishwanath Datta, was an attorney at Calcutta High Court, and his mother, Bhuvneshwari Devi, was a devout housewife. Coming from the traditional background, he was interested in spirituality from a young age and used to meditate before the images of deities such as Shiva, Rama, Sita, Hanuman, and etc. Many more. At the age of 8, he was enrolled in Ishwar Chand Vidyasagar Metropolitan Institutions and Presidency College. He was an avid reader in a wide range of subjects including philosophy, religion, history, social science, art, and literature. He was also interested in Hindu scriptures including the Vedas, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Purans. He became a worldwide figure when he spoke on Zero on the Parliament of World's Religion in Chicago. His birth is celebrated as Youth Day, which is a very significant because youth are essential resource for development for a society. The mass aged between 15 to 29 years should be in a center point as they have immense potential to be used to the fullest for welfare of the living culture on the planet, whether humans or animals. To bring out this untapped potential, our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, started National Youth Policy in 2014 so that youth can be of sound health and mind like Swami Vivekananda and march ahead on the path of development, taking inspiration from Swamiji's words that is, arise awake and stop not till the goal is achieved. And therefore, when a nation has a great personality like him, we will surely achieve our goals in near time with honesty and dedication. I would like to end my speech with one more inspiring life. If you win, you may lead, but if you lose, you may guide. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely. Both are beneficial, isn't it? It doesn't matter whether you win or whether you lose. Both are something that, leads to the one single thing that is experience. Beautifully done, Divyanshu. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next is Edie, ma'am.
Okay, I believe all have spoken and all have made their presentations. Am I correct?
Do let us know whether you have like anybody missed out in the meeting for the
No,
presentation.
I have already asked the other students also in the other groups also.
All
I
right.
believe nobody is left because I am constantly asking them. And if those who are present in the meeting, if from that particular group any student is left out, please let us know so that the chances can be provided. Otherwise, we will be heading on to the next.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, Sachin Shandillo. Yes,
Okay,
Sachin.
Sachin. Okay, fine.
Yes,
Sachin,
Sachin.
why
Ma'am,
are you not typing it out? Yes, say.
मैम जैसा कि हम लोग सब मतलब मेरे दोस्त लोग बता चुके हैं कि स्वामी विवेकानंद के बारे में कि उनका बर्थ कैसे हुआ, कहाँ पे उनका पढ़ाई लिखाई हुआ, उनके गुरु कौन थे। तो मैम उनको एक मतलब कि वो हम लोग के लिए एक इमेज जो छोड़ के गए हैं उसको हम लोगों को आगे कंटिन्यू करना चाहिए। वो उस टाइम पे आए जब ब्रिटिश कॉलोनी था इंडिया, और वहां पे शिकागो में जाकर 1893 में शिकागो में गए, वहां पे स्टैंडिंग मतलब ओवेशन मिला और ग्रेट राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज मिला वहां पे। और
बिल्कुल
ये उस टाइम के लिए बहुत बड़ा बात था मैम। और
बिल्कुल
उनसे बहुत ज्यादा लोग भी प्रभावित हुए हैं, जैसे कि निकोला टेस्ला, जेसी बोस और बाकी सब, जैसे कि जमशेदजी टाटा जी, जो आगे
बिल्कुल
जाके अपने फील्ड में बहुत ही बड़े नाम हुए। जैसे कि निकोला टेस्ला इतने प्रभावित से स्वामी जी से कि वो बहुत मतलब कि अपने बुक था उनका एक मास जनरेटर अचीवमेंट समथिंग करके, उसमें वो कुछ वर्ड्स वेद के यूज भी किए हैं, मतलब कि ऐसा उनमें देखा गया है। और विलियम जेम्स जिनको बोला जाता है यूएस के बहुत रिनोन्ड नेम है, वो भी स्वामी जी से बहुत ज्यादा ही इन्फ्लुएंस थे। तो अभी के टाइम पे जैसे हम लोग कोई भी बाबा वगैरह का नाम, स्वामी का नाम लेते हैं, तो हम लोग के सीधे माइंड में आता है कोई एक चोर होगा या फिर कोई एक मोलेस्टर होगा, समथिंग ऐसे।
सही
लेकिन
बात है।
स्वामी जी का वो इमेज जो था वो हम लोग धीरे धीरे डिग्रेड करते गए हैं अभी तक, और हम लोग को अभी इसको मतलब मेंटेन करना होगा मैम।
सही बात है। बिल्कुल, ये कंप्लीटली हम पे है ना?
यस
हम
मैम।
किस तरीके से उनका दिया हुआ सारा काम, उनका किया हुआ सारा काम, उनका दिया हुआ सारे सेइंग्स को किस तरह आगे ले जाएं, है ना सचिन?
यस मैम। और वो जैसा कि बोले थे कि साइंस और स्पिरिचुअलिटी दोनों एक ही मतलब कि सिक्के के दो पहलू हैं।
सही बात
साइंस
है।
जो है वो आपको इटर्नल वर्ल्ड में ट्रुथ को खोजने के लिए होता है, और स्पिरिचुअलिटी आपको इंटरनल ट्रुथ उससे मिलता है।
सही
तो
बात है।
मैम ये सब चीजों को कंक्लूड अगर हम लोग करें, अपनी लाइफ में लेके चलें कि हम लोग को गोल्स को कैसे अचीव करना है, उनको मतलब कि एक हमें पहले तो अपने लाइफ में एक गोल रखना चाहिए उनके लिए।
राइट
यही सब
राइट
मैम। थैंक यू।
Absolutely, thank you. You are absolutely correct here, Spirituality and science both are the amalgamation of, of life. Life is all about spirituality and life is all about science. It's amalgamation of the both. Thank you, Sachin.
Ma'am, sorry
Thank
for
you.
interruption. Ma'am,
Yes,
excuse me,
Anupam.
ma'am. Sorry for
Yes, sir.
interruption.
No,
Feedback link, feedback cum attendance link is available in YouTube as well as the chat box. So students are requested to fill that feedback cum attendance link. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I understand that nobody is left. Sachin was left. That is what I learned. And I think now we can go to the concluding speech. Because
Yes.
I have also typed in the chat box, I received no reply from any of the students and even in the groups also. So, ma'am, we can now head on to the concluding speech.
Yes, absolutely. So the conclusion and the concluding speech will be given by our PD ma'am, Priyanka De ma'am, who is sitting right in front of us. Ma'am, please, you may
Okay,
start.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
In fact, after listening to such beautiful speeches and presentations of our students and teachers, I felt, let this letter written by our dear Swami Vivekananda himself in 1984 with a concluding speech rather than any words composed by me. And this letter would be summing up what should be a resolution after this program, celebrating the 158th birth anniversary of this great personality in this new 2021, threatened so much with this COVID-19 looming large, where we all need to truly stand by others. So here says our Swamiji in his letter. Try to develop spirituality and philanthropy amongst all the people in the different places of India as well as the whole of the world. We must work, and this cannot be done by merely sitting idle, and carefully learn Sanskrit and English. Go from door to door amongst the poor and lower classes of all the towns and teach them religion. Also, let them have oral lessons on geography and such other subjects. No good will come of sitting idle and having princely dishes and saying, Ramakrishna, O Lord, unless you can do some good to the poor. Go to other villages from time to time and teach the people the arts of life as well as religion, work, worship, and jnana, the knowledge. First work, and your mind will be purified. Otherwise, everything will be fruitless, like pouring oblations on a pile of ashes instead of in the sacred fire. You must give your body, mind, and speech to the welfare of the world. You have read Matri Deva Bhava, Pitri Deva Bhava. Look upon your mother as God. Look upon your father as God. But I say, Daridra Deva Bhava, Murkha Deva Bhava, the poor, the illiterate, the ignorant, the afflicted, let these be your God. No, that service to these alone is the highest religion. And so, let this be the motto of our life too from today. Service, 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 unconditional service. And let us practice this highest religion throughout our life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's really nice listening you. Thank you so much. So I guess.
And thanks to Nirmala madam too for so nice deliberations and for non-stop being coordinating with the whole event. And also thanks to our HOD sir and our registrar sir and our dean sir, ABM sir, AB Maiti sir, Professor AB Maiti, our registrar sir, and Dr. Professor Deepak Kumar Jana. And definitely for the non-stop technical support of Dr. Rajiv Dubey and Dr. Anupam De. Rajiv sir and Rajiv Dubey sir and Anupam sir, without your support, it would have really been very difficult to organize the program. And thanks to the whole team, all the teachers were so very cooperative. And also,
okay, madam.
students. Yes, sir. Now over to
So,
you.
so I am now at NH6. I have reached my home just on the way. So all
right,
program
so
I have listened. So so just I stop my car and then I say thank you to my all faculty members for organizing such a beautiful program, amazing program. Just within 12 hours, you have organized a nice event. So it's amazing. So thank you, my entire family, HIT means Applied Science family, and my students. I am amazing. So please stay home and safely. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Stay safe,
Thank you,
stay
ma'am.
blessed. Thank you, everyone. You may leave the meeting. we are all done. Thank you
And
so
also,
much.
please fill the form as Anupam sir has said. Please do that.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Abir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Shrishti. Thank you, Bhavna. Thank you, Archana.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Most welcome.
Ma'am, can we leave?
Yes, you
please
may
leave.
leave.
Please.
You may leave.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, students and faculty members, whoever is here, please leave the meeting so that we can end
Okay,
up
sir.
the meeting.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Bye bye,
Thank you.
everyone. Bye
Thank
bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, bye, bye.
শুধু ম্যাডামদের, হ্যাঁ, এই শেষে চ্যাট বক্সে শুধু ম্যাডামদের। বাস।